All right, here we go. We got ourselves another fresh series coming at you, spawning up in the top left. For Onside Gaming, it is Solar. Going with a 14 hatch. Oh, and he gets down by the skin of his teeth against this man, spawning down on the bottom right for StarCraft Gaming. It's MaxPax. Oh, that started up. That started up real spicy right from the get-go. Solar cutting a couple of drones to get that hatchery down. Of course, that costs him larva production. That costs him a fair bit. But if you get the hatchery down, I think it is worth it. Because the defense against adepts, for example, much easier. Defense against adepts. Defense against many things. Defense against the dark arts. Yeah, there's lots of reasons why that is a good thing. But the hatchery, or the pool, very late. That's a 120 pool. That is super freaking late. Jeez. Welcome, Jason H. Jax, by the way. What do we have from these two players? Obviously, not going to be too much in the early stages of the game. PvZ these days, usually it's going to be a Stargate opener unless you are a very specific kind of player. Players like Zound, players like Parting as he returns. Both of them loved their Glaive Adepts as their pretty much standard opener. Classic has started mixing it in once again, but it's still not that common. And most of the others are going to open up Stargate pretty nearly every game. Classic still usually goes Stargate. Will be, of course, an Oracle to start things off. MaxPax is pretty much a pure Oracle enjoyer. He prefers it vastly over the Void Ray play that players like Creator are a big fan of. Now, will we see MaxPax sending the Oracle to the natural? Yes, he is just going to reveal what's going on. Both Solar and MaxPax are very stock standard players. They are players that are confident in their straight-up macro play. They don't have to do anything super crazy. Whereas compared with somebody like a Dark, who is an absolutely bonkers, balls-to-the-wall, wild maverick, who will find a way to kill you at any moment. Nice positioning here from the Adept with, of course, this support from the Pylon. Solar pulling back that Ling little kind of skirmishing squad. More scouting squad than anything, pretty much right away. MaxPax. Ooh, not able to get anything done with the first Oracle. He's going to try and skirt back in, but there's two queens here. There was no Spore in the main. Meanwhile, though, second Oracle actually gets into the natural expansion. And even though the first Oracle didn't find any damage, it drew the queens away from the natural. So that 1-2 punch did combine for 3 drones. Nice little play from MaxPax. And, of course, he did not commit to any Adepts here besides the original ones. He's got 3 now. Now, is this just going to be to try and clear creep, or is he actually going to get aggressive with these and try and shade them into a mineral line? I'm thinking, yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of a creep clear hit squad. Revelation does grab both of the active tumors there, which is a good job. Oh, and he gets... he doesn't get this one on the bottom, though. We'll get it now. There are still queens available here, but they don't really have energy. The ones that do are in the main base, deflecting the third Oracle. So Solar going to lose a lot of creep here. Did just get enough energy for 1 tumor here, and he's going to have enough for another one shortly, but there's more Adept showing on up. And I don't think Solar can save this last bit of creep here. He does have this on the right side, but I mean, I guess it all kind of balances out, doesn't it? Some recedes, some advances. And it's a very small potatoes game anyways, but both players are very confident in their macro games. So these little things are the kind of stuff that they're focusing their attention on. Now, this is a nice play from MaxPax. Does find one of the queens a little bit isolated. However, now there's a ton of lanes on top of the Adept, and that will be a full cleanup. Lot of... I mean, it did cost him a lot of lings, yeah. 19 lings go down. Got the queen as well. MaxPax, while maybe not thrilled with that because he does lose a lot of map control, I don't think you're going to be particularly upset about it either. Once again, that's a pretty, I would say, even enough trade. Hey, thank you for the raid, Jugger J. My man. Hope you're having a great time. Welcome, everybody, from Jugger J's stream. There's the second robotics facility and robotics bay. MaxPax adding on 2 more gases as well. This is something that Classic was doing at Gamers 8 2023. A lot of this style of play, this Blink Stalker into heavy tech play. And specifically into the double robo play, double robo Colossus. Solar. Well, we could find a probe right here, but no. I'm just kind of checking the front, seeing, hey, MaxPax, do you have a unit in the wall? MaxPax says yes. Now it's Blinken +1 harassment timing for MaxPax. He's going to take advantage of this benefit. Ling tried to bait out this stasis ward on the bottom. First Ling was blocked. Second one does get the second stasis ward. There is still one behind this, but that's pretty nice from Solar to get the denial there. We got a very quick hive coming in from Solar behind us. Ooh, big Ling flank from Solar. That's a nice find, but MaxPax able to dance his way through, and he's got a ton of Oracle energy. So he gets out without losing more than, I think, just a single Stalker. Yeah, just one. 52 Lings have gone down. That's a lot of Lings. MaxPax is not doing what Classic did at Gamers 8 in the sense of adding a second Forge with this. But we'll be going up to 10 gateways. Ooh, these Colossus, they are going to cook these Lings. And already they racked themselves up 8 kills. Now, that is an instant scout, and with the very quick hive, that's good news for Solar. He's going double attack upgrades as well after he finished up the +1 melee. Lings and Roach is going to try and get in on top of the Stalkers, but Stasis Ward's once again covering. There is an Overseer that can detect the Observer, but I don't think Solar wants to pick this fight right now. No siree, Bob, he does not. He's got money for 3 Vipers. It's going to be 2, though. 2 Vipers starting on up. Well, technically he had money for like 5 Vipers, but you wouldn't build 5 Vipers. Oh, Stalkers. Yeah, they will get chased away. Reminder that this is being played on cross-server for both players. So it is even enough ping. Extended thermal lance not quite done. We do see this one Colossus wandering a little bit too far forward. MaxPax making a good siege, though. Very effective siege. Where is the War Prism? It is going to the right side where Solar has got it in his sights. MaxPax really abusing this position nicely around the rocks. And he is trading very well around this base where the Vipers, they're going to be ready to go pretty soon. There they are. They've got at least 2 abducts. No third abduct just yet, but if he can grab these 2 Colossus in the back, and he will, gets 1 and 2 very quickly. Very nicely done right there from Solar, and now he can recharge a little bit more energy as he kept the Vipers alive. Good control. There are spores in the main base. That's going to help deal with this War Prism. Excellent defense from Solar right there. I still don't hate MaxPax's position by any stretch, but Solar is on 5 bases, 83 drones. He's kept everything alive against the War Prism, which is to say he hasn't even allowed it to go in, and he's killed 2 of his opponent's high-tech units. But it's not like MaxPax has suffered a big economic blow himself. He's taking a 5th Nexus now. Storm starts up. No +3 weapons. We should be seeing that on the way as soon as possible. Whereas Solar has his +3 melee and his +2 missile on the way. And a Spire. MaxPax finds 1 or 2 units that were in the stasis ward, but not much more than that. There's that +3 weapons. Ooh, nice snipe on the Overseer. And that's going to allow for a big couple of stasis wards. MaxPax does need to back away, but it looks like Banelings tried to connect on this right side, but I believe MaxPax shut them down with minimal effort. Zealous on the right side will deny the 6th base. Good job from Solar to cancel that, though. Doesn't lose the additional resources. Zealots. Only 1 Baneling connecting on them. There is another one behind it, but this that's too many Zealots. He could actually turn around and fight this. Not enough roaches, but looks like MaxPax wanted to wait for more reinforcing Zealots before re-engaging. However, that means now more Banelings can join up. Oh, that could be a big Baneling connection, but Solar not controlling, whereas MaxPax spread the Zealots out a little bit. On the left side, huge storms appear to have landed. MaxPax, he's got a lot of power right now. There's no Broodlord transition yet. Vipers. Oh, they do have just about full energy. Stasis wards continuing to be very effective for MaxPax. Zealots finding a few roaches as well, and we're going to see another cancel potentially on this 6th base, and yes, it will go down. MaxPax behind all this has his own 5th base done, so it's 5 bases to 5, which usually, traditionally, favors the Protoss, especially when they're trading better than their opponent, which MaxPax is trading quite a bit better than Solar. I will say Solar's bank is impressive, but MaxPax also getting in towards that Carrier and or Tempest transition. Ooh, this time Stasis. Oh, feedbacks. Very nice. Stasis ward's not that big, but the feedbacks were huge. MaxPax just now starting to mine from these gases at the 5th base. +3 weapons not quite done. The High Templar. Looks like they did have to morph into Archons, having already used their storms. Big Stasis ward on these Banelings. Getting the denial there. Constant skirmishing all over the map here. These two players are damn good at what they do. And now the Carrier transition is underway. There's not enough supply to build all 3. MaxPax, though, will be harassing once again, denying this 6th base. This time it is a kill. And at this point, MaxPax is more than happy to lose some of these Zealots. Nice spread to mitigate the Banelings, but this is still going to get cleaned up. Once again, though, Solar cannot really afford this. He's falling further and further behind in the resources lost, now up to almost 5,000 resources lost difference. A couple of Banelings on the left side will get dealt with. It is worth noting that they will currently one-shot probes. With +3 melee and no armor or shield upgrades, you do one-shot the probes with that +3. But Solar, he lost this left side base. He lost the 6th base attempt. He's now... He just doesn't have many prospects in this game left over unless he can take a phenomenal fight in the next couple of seconds. Next maybe minute and a half. MaxPax is pushing forward before the Broodlords come out. He's got another attack on the left side. We will see a good abduct, but huge storms on the Roaches. All 3 Colossus are going to fall, but the Roaches getting absolutely buffeted by the storms. And now a denial on the left side base again, knocking Solar once again back down to 4 bases, while MaxPax, he is going to, actually, not even 4 bases, this is going to be 3. Broodlord goes down as well, away from the rest of the pack. There's nothing to deal with the Carriers. It's 6 Queens and a couple of Vipers. And even without the Carriers, MaxPax would have probably taken this, but with them, it is all but over. And I expect we'll see GG any moment. Broodlords, there it is. They die undefended. MaxPax puts a fantastic game number 1 on the board. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left for onside gaming, it is Solar. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right for Sidestorm Gaming, it's MaxPax. In the red. And once again, Solar going to be going for the 14 hatch. He will get this one going. And MaxPax going to be annoyed by this once again. But, yeah, it's all right. I'm cool with it. I do wonder if Solar is going to have another late spawning pool again. I hope not. Okay, it was like 115, 116 this time. We'll call it 115 and a half. Oh, ooh, nice block on the probe. But now we play ring around the rosy. That looked like he slingshotted around that. That was cute. Cute, yeah, cute. Love that. Obviously, that's usually the first thing going on, is just how annoying can you be with the probe harass? Yeah. You can be pretty annoying. Really annoying, even. And I love that. Cheeky Evan Almighty reference. Is that Evan Almighty? Or is that... I feel like it is. Might be Bruce Almighty. No, it's Bruce Almighty. It's Bruce Almighty. All right, we do have a standard opening. Once again, it will once more be Adept Stalker. MaxPax is going to shade forward with the first Adept. Going to see what he can see. It's crazy how you look at the Adepts like shade, and it's like it looks like a computer program, like one of those old school computer programs, like reboot style. Solar able to zone out and keep his creep tumor alive, which is good, obviously, for Solar. MaxPax will be taking a very quick third base. This is going to be a 2-unit expand. Stalker going to have to go hunting for this. Can the Lings... Well, they're actually going to do one better than killing the Stalker. They're going to get into the natural. They're going to find a probe. Force the Oracle to turn its pulsar beam on. That is... maybe not better than killing a Stalker, but that's pretty darn nice. Especially killing a worker early on. And forcing the Oracle to really drain a lot of its energy. That is a very effective little start here for Sola. Obviously, MaxPax got away still with the very quick third Nexus. That's going to undercut the loss of just a single probe. Oh, look at that. Nice. I don't know why, but it's aesthetically pleasing watching Lings split off into 3 groups all simultaneously. MaxPax will find the third base, queenless in Seattle. And he's going to kill 4 drones. Queen did pop out at a pretty good timing. By the way, it's funny that one Oracle has hogged all the kills. It's kind of cute. We will see another quick Evo chamber out of Solar. Queens in the main base are going to jump on top of this Oracle as it tries to find an opening. Meanwhile, MaxPax once again looking for just some creep clear. Only gets 1 tumor to start, but... oh, he's actually going to shade forward into the natural. Okay. Solar, I don't think, was super well prepared for it, but he does have enough Lings. And he will get the wraparound on these Adepts. Should be able to kill all at least, but... oh, no, 2 of them do actually shade through. Oh, but the Queen aggroed. So it's not too bad. 6 drones in total go down. Is that enough damage? He keeps all 3 oracles alive, so I would say yes. 6 drones. I'm sure a few lings died as well. 12. Actually, 4 of them died in the main base, so call it 8. Yeah, I would say that's good for MaxPax. I'd say he's more than okay with that. But I don't think Solar's going to be too torn up. Obviously, losing 6 drones is no fun for any Zerg. But it's not the worst thing in the world either. Oh, this is going to be an instant denial on this Nexus. No chance you keep that alive. Oh, and MaxPax even turns on the Oracle's Pulsar Beam. Very unfortunate. Good little maneuvering here with the Zerglings, ready for this 4th base take. And with no blink being done, a little bit of a jump. Solar has jumped up to 70. Oh, he's going up to 77 drones and pumping a ton of lings. Meanwhile, adding on a very quick infestation pit again. This time, his second Evo is quite a bit faster, so he will have that +1 missile timed a little bit quicker. Solar can get in here and potentially find a little bit of value. Actually, he's going to go for the gas. That is something I would not have expected, but he gets it. Only loses, what, 2, maybe 3 lings? Forces another Oracle to turn on its Pulsar Beam. Oh, a little bit unfortunate that MaxPax was not targeting down the lings, so the lings kind of auto-microed their way away from that. Oh, these lings are on a bad shift command, but they will get out of there. Blink will complete. MaxPax actually using it to blink aggressively forward initially. Stasis wards in the back could be big here. Oh, cannon at this base. Battery overcharge is available now. Oh, he's going to lose the cannon. Didn't want to use battery overcharge, I suppose. Looks like he already used a recall. What did he... He must have recalled the oracles or something. It is going to be +1 Carapace in addition to the +2 melee, so we might see a quick ultra play. But is Solar going to be able to survive to that? Ooh, that's a big stasis ward. Lings are going to flood in on top of the Stalkers, and there's enough of them to drive this back for the moment. The dance between Ling and Stalker is a rather elaborate one. Fifth base is done for Solar, but he obviously does not want to lose this base in the middle. MaxPax is looking to deny it if he can. Ooh, looks like some Banelings did run by at the 3rd base, but only 3 probes going down. Not bad at all. MaxPax, though, is really utilizing this choke effectively with the blink, similar to what he did in game number 1. We do have an Ultraless Cavern started on up. There's the Viper, so it will be those Ultras. We also got the Adrenal Glands coming on in. There is a War Prism here. Looks like it's been deflected so far. MaxPax not able to get the find that he was looking for. Solar. Oh, we get that Stalker kill. Oh, it gets back to the shield battery. And battery overcharge getting popped. That's actually a really clutch play. Because at the main fight, got a lot of Ling, Bane, Roach trying to get in on top of this army. MaxPax will be able to keep it alive. Zealot Warping in the main base, or in the natural, I should say. Ooh, that is going to draw the army back home and will allow Solar to get a kill on the center base of his opponent. Meanwhile, the Lings, they will eventually kill that Stalker from earlier, but they did not get what they were looking for done before. Big Bane run by. Ooh, can MaxPax pull the probes in time? The answer is going to be just barely. Takes a lot of losses, but it could have been so much worse. Oh, and that was not an effective use of those Banes at the end. They did not kill any of the Stalkers. They did not deny the warp in. They just basically bruised up a bunch of the Stalkers' egos. And Solar is really on the back foot right here. We do have Vipers moving on forward. Oh, Snipe comes down, grabs one of them. Great stuff with the Stalkers. He gets the other one. Only one of a possible 4 abducts going through. And the Lings acting as a force field against Solar. A magnificent series from MaxPax. And he crushes the Korean Zerg. 2-0. Damn. Game 1 was good. Game 2 was somehow better. Very well done for MaxPax. And if you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos. Leave a like, leave a comment, and we will catch you on the flip side.